Let's talk about something that's been dominating headlines and dinner table conversations lately: President Biden's mental fitness. It's a topic that's got voters on edge, and according to a brand new Fox News poll, it's not just a whisper, it's a roar. So, here's what's shaking things up. Between June 13th and 16th, over 1,000 registered voters were asked about their trust in the previous Biden administration, and the numbers are eye-opening. 68%, that's nearly 7 in 10, say they believe the administration was dishonest about Biden's mental condition. That suspicion isn't just coming from one side of the aisle. It's 81% of Republicans, 75% of independents, and even over half of Democrats, 52%, who say, yeah, something wasn't right. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Most voters, again about 68%, say they were aware of Biden's cognitive decline even before his shaky debate performance in June 2024. Only 9% believe there was no decline at all. When did people start noticing? For 28%, it was as soon as Biden took office. For another 21%, it took a couple of years. 19% say it was during his re-election campaign, and for a fifth of respondents, the alarm bells really started ringing after that major debate with Trump. Now, what about accountability? More than half, 52%, think Congress should investigate whether Biden's advisors used an auto pen to sign documents without him even knowing. That's not a fringe issue. Over a quarter of Democrats are on board with that investigation. As for whether advisors made big presidential decisions behind his back, voters are split right down the middle. 50% say let's look into it, and 49% say let's move on. But when it comes to a full-blown investigation into whether his decline was covered up, most voters, 55%, would rather not go down that road. So, has this concern always been around? Actually, yeah. If we rewind a bit, back in November 2021, more than half of voters thought Biden's age was interfering with his job. By the 2022 midterms, that number had climbed higher, with 57% doubting his mental capability to serve. By July 2024, it was 65%. These aren't just sudden doubts, they've been simmering for years. And let's talk favorability. As of June 2025, Biden's favorability sits at 43%, with an unfavorable rating of 56%. That's a net negative of 13 points. For comparison, right after he took office in April 2021, he was at plus 10 points. Even among Democrats, support has dropped from a sky-high 95% to just 75% now. So where does all this leave us? Voters across the political spectrum are asking serious questions about transparency, leadership, and who's really making the calls in the White House. Whether or not Congress will dig deeper remains to be seen, but one thing's for sure, trust is at an all-time low, and the political fallout is very real. If you've been following the news, this poll just confirms what a lot of people have been feeling for a long time. The conversation about age, cognitive fitness, and presidential power isn't going away anytime soon. Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think these investigations should move forward, or is it time to turn the page?